Welcome back everyone to Project Mixologist. I'm your host Jason Catalano, and on this channel we like to make mixed drinks so that you can find your favorite flavor. And for today, this episode's going to be the Casablanca. Alright everyone, so the Casablanca is a light rum based cocktail. It obviously, if you think about it, it's from like the movie Casablanca, Humphrey Bogart, right, all the way back into the 40s. And this drink really just reminds you of kind of that classic, simple, the one kind of tagline I think in my head for this one is, it's boozy, basic, but beautiful. There's something very simplistic about this cocktail with just 4 ingredients, but for me at least, it's just so simple, smooth, but it just takes you back to kind of a nice classy event. So for this one, I think the best type of events for this is specifically for like weddings, or kind of, maybe you're a little more dressed up, or you have a really nice fancy meal like at a steakhouse or something like that. This particular cocktail goes really, really good. Just kind of thinking about more high class situations. And for the ingredients for this cocktail, pretty simple. We'll be doing 1.5 ounces of a light rum. We'll be using Bacardi. It's one of the most affordable choices out there. It's kind of backbone for me for light rums. This one is Dr. McGillicuddy Cherry Liqueur. We're going to be doing a 1/2 ounce of that. And that's going to obviously add a lot of good kind of sweetness to this and a nice good cherry flavor. Next is Mr. Stack's Mr. Stack's Triple Sec. And the Triple Sec obviously is going to give more of an orange. This one's a 60 proof, so it's obviously a little bit more higher on the ABV. It's a little more deeper, kind of richer type feel of, not so much a Curacao, but it's a richer type of Triple Sec. I particularly like this one just because it gives a little more matureness to any cocktail. That's Mr. Stack's though, obviously very, very affordable, one of the cheaper options you can get. And then we'll be doing a ounce of some lime juice. And obviously you're just gonna be shaking it, very, very simple, strain it, and then we're gonna drink it. So with that, let's go ahead and start. We're gonna be doing a 1.5 ounces of the white rum. So what I like about the white rum for the Casablanca is it's really simple. Casablanca, right? White house. Okay, I'll put some ice in there. Perfect. Okay, next we're going to be doing the Cherry Liqueur. Now, the Cherry Liqueur on this one really is going to give it kind of the sweetness you're kind of looking for, especially with a lot of the light rums. And do good 1/2 ounce. Now the original recipe calls for only a 1/4 ounce, but when I did that, it didn't really come out sweet enough. It was really, really boozy, which some of you might like, but for me, it was a little bit too boozy, so I kind of lowered the light rum. Next is going to be Triple Sec. Once again, Triple Sec, good 1/2 ounce. Okay. And what I like it is, this one doesn't really have a whole lot of orange, but it does have a little bit of a hint of it. So for me, I kind of like a little bit more higher ABV for that. And then last but not least, we're going to be doing our lime juice, 1/2 ounce of that. And obviously with a lot of the white rums, the lime juice goes really good, kind of like a daiquiri. We're just going to put that in there. Perfect. Next, we're going to give it a nice little shake, huh? Okay. Okay, next we're just going to give a nice little strain over the glass. And so as you can see, it's a nice kind of pinkish, a little bit reddish color, and obviously the Cherry Liqueur really kind of comes in really good. And with that is, let's go ahead and give it a nice little smell. Yeah, so the smell of light rum definitely comes in. So just so you guys can see, that is a Casablanca. Now, obviously it's a little darker than what you would think, but Perfect. Obviously the light rum is the strongest flavor. The lime juice kind of cuts in a lot, but you get a little bit of the cherry liqueur and orange. Mostly though, what I'd say with this one is that you're going to get mostly the light rum, kind of the star of this, the superstar. The lime juice is kind of your secondary star, and then the cherry liqueur and the triple sec balance it out a little bit. But once again, great cocktail for a very fancy event. You can just kind of taste it. It's a sipper. Just think like James Bond, something like that. So with that, this is the Casablanca. Cheers.